lots of changes for the band, or I guess one big change really with Chester Bennington joining up. So is he a full-time member?
Yes, he's a full-time member, but his main priority is still Linkin Park. I mean, that I think that always will be. But yeah, he is a full-time member of the band now. Yes.
What made you want to pick him?
Chester. We've known each other for quite a while now. We toured together back in 2001 for the Family Values tour, and I think it's him, the qualities he has as a human being. I think he's a great person. He's really solid, and musically speaking, he has a lot to offer to what we're doing. I think we just getting together and writing really showed that we are really able to move on with the future, man. I think when we originally talked, it was really important for all of us to kind of be able to honor the past and more importantly move forward musically, as four people,
So can you talk about how the sound is evolving, with him and as the other three of you sort of move forward together?
I like to think of songwriting as more than a hobby. I've been writing songs for quite a while, my brother and I, and musically speaking, I think we've, kind of created a thread with the sonic sound of STP, and that's what the two of us will continue to do, thank God, and fortunately we have Chester, someone like him who's able to tap into that and really complement, what we're doing. It's not an easy thing to find, as a new singer. The singer is a very important part of, fronting a band, and I feel very fortunate. Dean and Eric and myself feel very fortunate to have found Chester and saw that he was interested in doing this with us. So he adds a lot to it, man. He adds a lot to it. It's like I said, a really good chance to move forward, sonically.
I gather you'll be doing some of the new material in your live shows?
We originally recorded Out of Time, and we had another song called Tomorrow that we recorded along with that. So we just a couple of weeks ago went into my home studio, and we recorded 3 more songs. So the goal was to get a 5-song EP together to have out by October, and I think we're on schedule for that. It would have been nice to have had this out before we went on tour to have people used to the songs, but I think there'll be enough songs that we'll play that people will be used to hearing. You know what I mean?
So they'll be willing to try out some new material with you then.
Yeah, I think we'll, Out of Time is on the radio now. We'll obviously be playing that, and I think it's a matter of, there's 20 years of material there to play, and I think it's what's exciting for Dean and Eric and myself are the songs that we weren't really able to do or perform. I'm looking forward to getting into songs that we haven't performed in a while.
Do you think that Chester's vocals will be anything radically different from Scott?
Well, I think it's a matter of doing songs that obviously people know, and it's a matter of doing songs that for Chester, I think are going to be easier to hit. Those are always the songs that you want to do, and over time, a singer's voice will not be able to reach the same pitch, I guess, so to speak, and I think that's really what we're excited about doing is giving people songs that they haven't heard in a while. That's going to be exciting for us too.
Do you have anything specific or you haven't decided?
Like I said, we're looking over about 30 songs right now. So I think we need to really sit down. We haven't quite gotten to that yet. I'm not really there yet. Like I said, we just finished up this EP, and we need to look at that whole list of songs we picked out. Obviously, we have songs picked out from every record that people haven't heard in a while. So I think it's a matter of just going through and seeing what we feel comfortable doing.
Can you talk at all about what happened with Scott? I mean, from what I read, it sounds like a pretty bitter breakup at this point.
It's been a long time coming. I think Scott's made it very public about his actions over the years, wouldn't you say? And there's been a lot of patience. It's not really bitter. It's just another, one man's actions led to another's decisions, and that's what happened. It wasn't an easy decision. It was a very, very difficult decision to make. I don't know too many bands that terminate the singer. It was a very difficult decision. We had many years of making music together and making great music together, and like I said, it was a very difficult decision.
It seems like he's saying that you don't have the right to use the Stone Temple Pilots name, but then you're also saying the same thing, about him. So I gather, since you're appearing as Stone Temple Pilots, that you feel like the law's on your side or the contract is on your side in that case.
Well, that's legal stuff I can't really talk about right now.
Did you ever give any thoughts about, using, reforming as a different band now once Scott was out?
We all put a lot of time into this, and I look at the past 10 years of what STP has done, or maybe what it hasn't done, and I don't think we want to spend the next 10 years doing what we've done over the past 10 years. I want to make the next 10 years really, really count, and I feel like we have a valid contribution to music to make, and we feel like Chester is the person to do that with as Stone Temple Pilots.
Looking ahead to, beyond this, or, a short tour and the EP, are you thinking about a full-length album, or, what are some of the next steps as you look at the future?
I think so. We've accomplished a lot in the past 3 months or 2 months. We've been working really hard, and obviously to get a single out and get an EP out and get songs together for a tour. I feel that we have a lot to prove, man. We have a lot to prove going out on this tour and tackling songs, and we all feel like we have a lot to prove right now. I think one of the main conversations when we talked about doing this was, to really honor the past catalog and like I said, move forward in a direction where we have something valid to contribute to the face of music, man. It's really important to us.
Do you think you're going to try and sign with a label again, or because you're independent right now, right?
We are. We started our own label, and the music business has changed a lot, and to grow with what's happening in the music business right now is pretty exciting. We're excited to be on the path we're on. It feels good, man. That's really the overall thing. It feels good.